So this morning I woke up and the birds were chirping. The sun is out, classes are coming to an end, and all I want to wear recently is florals, which can only mean one thing. It's officially time for our springtime reset routine. There are a lot of new people here, which makes me want to cry. So first of all, if you're new here, welcome. If you've been here for a while, welcome back. I just want to say, first of all, like, big thank you for just all the love and support on my past 2 videos. I love you so much. You guys literally have like made my month. So anyway, I just want to say I love you. Thank you. I love a good reset routine. Personally, I kind of feel like the spring reset routine is like top tier reset routine. Something about it hits even harder for me than like the New Year's reset. I think just because it feels like we're coming out of like such a long, dark winter. This is gonna be like your ultimate guide for resetting your life for spring. So we can just feel like little flower fairies emerging into spring. So without further ado, let's get on with this video. First things first, we need a matcha. We need our spring drink. So let's go make a little matcha. One of my favorite things to do, sometimes monthly, but like definitely each season, is do a little sit down Pinterest scroll. Whenever I scroll on Pinterest, I just feel like I'm escaping into my little dream world. Telling you, this always just gets me so excited for the new season. I want to like make a flower crown and like pick some flowers. I also just can't wait to be spending more time outside, especially when the leaves finally come out here. All these horses are making me want to go like visit a horse farm. This is really making me want to bake. There's so many cute cakes and like yummy looking creations with strawberries and stuff on them. Oh my god, I cannot wait for the farmers markets to open. I'm gonna actually hold myself to like weekly farmers market vlogs because they're my favorite thing on earth. I'm just getting so excited about all the outfits and stuff. Okay, and then while we're here, make a little spring playlist. I've been working on one. I absolutely love doing that because then it just feels like you have a soundtrack to that season. Hey, what do I have in my hand, you may ask? Well, it would be hair cutting scissors. Guys, don't worry. Look, I have worked so hard to get my hair as long as it is right now. You guys know I have like a problem when it comes to cutting my hair. I think honestly like it has to be ADHD related, like just how comfortable I am just chopping off my hair. We're not doing that today, okay? This is growth. Okay, so here's the situation. I haven't given myself a trim in at least 6 months, and the other day I tried to do my curly hair routine because if you don't know, I naturally have very curly hair, but the other day, guys, I did my hair routine and it was horrifying. The ends of my hair were literally straight. It was like curly, 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 straight. And then I took a peek, horrified at what I saw. So we have to cut our hair at least this much. Do not come for me. Also, I don't know what I'm doing. I just like have an overinflated sense, feeling that I can do anything I put my mind to. Can you guys see the dead ends? Like, that's so bad. Oh my god, it looks so much better. Also, just from the hair cutting videos I watched, I'm gonna go like this, just to not make it as blunt. That actually looks so much better, and my hair just feels so much healthier now. You know what, if you had a really sad and cold winter, might as well give yourself a little refresh. You're like a plant, you know, and you have to cut back the leaves in the spring to make sure there's room for growth. Who says you have to spend $100 at a salon for your hair to look good? If you're brave enough. Instantly just feel like it's springtime in your space as soon as you put some flowers in it. Mine from Trader Joe's because they're definitely the cheapest. Another way you can add some color to your space is by doing little DIY refreshes around your room. A couple videos ago I did a big room refresh and I added this wallpaper to my closet doors, but finding some other creative ways to just add some extra color in your room literally makes all the difference. Another really great way to add some color into your life is with your outfits. I am gonna be honest, I have done just a little bit of thrifting for spring. Before buying anything new, I like to look at my Pinterest board and see patterns of things that I'm really gravitating towards. So for me, it was things like letters and cable knits that are colorful, for just very much into like Charlotte York fashion at the moment. So anything that I went to the thrift store with, I had that in mind when I went. Found this cable knit pink sweater, which I feel like just perfectly matched my Pinterest board. Same thing with this cardigan. The neckline on this is so pretty. This is just so pretty, like layered on top of little tank tops. The pair of jeans. Oh my gosh, one thing I'm into is yellow. You know, I have been in a pink phase for the past like year and a half, and I'm not getting sick of pink, but I'm ready to like branch out. This is also vintage, has like a satin trim, which is really pretty. I actually got this at the thrift store last year, never wore it. Actually thought I was gonna sell it, and thank goodness I didn't sell it because I love how that looks. I definitely feel like Charlotte York in this, and I'm obsessed. Another yellow piece is this gorgeous dress from House of CB. I love the pleating, and I think I'm gonna be wearing this so much, especially when it gets just a little bit warmer out. Have you seen this? No, it's literally gorgeous. You can see it up close. Look at the detailing. I literally feel like Audrey Hepburn in it, and I'm obsessed. I actually haven't bought too much for spring because I've been hoarding fabric to sew a couple things, and I've been kind of telling myself like if I feel like I could sew that, I'm not gonna buy it. But I want to encourage you, even if you aren't like a avid sewer, before you go spending money, take a peek at the things you already have in it and see if there's some way that you can upcycle them easily. I actually have a couple pieces right here that I've been meaning to do a really easy DIY on. So I'm gonna show you because it's literally the simplest way that you can add a little bit of color to your wardrobe without buying anything new. The only thing that you'll need to make this cute is any sort of like scrap fabric you have. You can literally go to the thrift store. They usually have so many like little handkerchiefs like this, napkins. You could get pillowcase. This was an old curtain I had in my room. You could literally even use another piece of clothing that you're planning on just giving away. Another option is using some sort of cute ribbon. I found this the other day at Joann's, which ripped by the way. Apparently they're going bankrupt, and I'm really concerned that I will not have Joann fabrics anymore. I start off by just tracing the shape I want. You can literally trace anything. Yes, I am using eyeliner to trace it. I would not suggest doing that, but I just started out with a heart, and then I pinned it onto the shirt where I wanted it to be. I did it with this other fabric as well, and then I just sewed that on. You could do this with your machine, or you could just hand sew it. You could stop there, but I decided to add some ribbon to just give it some extra detail. I pinned it on in the shape I wanted it, and then all you have to do is at each spot that you put a pin in, you just have to do like one little stitch. So you don't even need to sew across that whole thing, which is really easy to do, just hand sewing or on your machine again, and it's literally so quick and easy and so cute. I finished the top. It's so cute. It's the cutest little DIY to like add some color to your wardrobe. While we're on the topic of DIYs, I feel like springtime is the perfect time to just invest yourself a little bit extra into some hobbies. I feel like because it's springtime and you're just trying to bring in bright colors and fun things like that, getting into like creative hobbies like sewing or crocheting, maybe even taking like a clay class and learning how to do your own like ceramics. It's getting warmer outside, so you could do hobbies that are active like biking, hiking, do things like gardening in the spring. It could be really cool to get into floral arrangements. I don't know. Something about that is kind of cool to me. Baking. I feel like when spring comes, my Pinterest is just full of cute cakes, but just finding something that you can turn to, especially when school lets out. Maybe you're not seeing your friends as often. Something that you really enjoy passing the time by yourself with. The options are literally endless, but I think that the power of a hobby is good. I'm kind of dependent on my to-do lists, having a space to like dump my thoughts, especially during a reset. I really like to just sit down and get out literally all my thoughts and all my hopes and like goals for the month. I've learned that it's really important to just give time to your own thoughts. Usually I would use a planner for this, but recently I've been kind of preferring my Notion, which I thought would be helpful, so you can literally use what I'm about to show you, or you can copy it and write it down in your own notebook. But each month I like to do like a little check-in like this. So here's my little monthly goals page in my Notion. feel like it is literally so cute. I have all the months laid out, and each month has its own little page basically, so you can like actually click into them. So it will show up on each month, and then you can go in and like change them. I also have a link to just a little journal brain dump here. I have a little like reflection section first for just like how I'm feeling, because sometimes when life is just moving really fast and things are crazy, you kind of can lose track of like how are you actually feeling. And I feel that extra at like the start of a new season. I have here what am I grateful for recently, what I love about this month to try to just get me excited for this new month, and how I want to feel this month. And I literally linked my Pinterest board, which is one of my favorite things about Notion, that you can literally embed them. So look, my Pinterest board is literally right here. So I'll go to this page and I just feel extra inspired and excited. I also have a little playlist here, which I need to keep adding to. I love making new playlists for each of the seasons. Up here I'm gonna say like my top 3 priorities for the month. And then I have a link here to my peace of mind to-do list, which is like boring stuff. Like I need to email my teacher, I want to schedule a doctor's appointment, stuff like that. Because it lets you focus like, okay, what are my priorities versus like, okay, what's all this other stuff that I want to get down on paper so I can trust that it's going to happen. I can trust that I'm not forgetting anything, but it's also like shouldn't distract me from the priorities. Then I have a little revisiting my goals, what can I try to do this month, and a little link to another page of to do to complete my goals. Like what are the things that you actually have to do to set those goals in motion and more success, so that you feel like you're actually completing your goals and not just thinking about them. Right now, I'm gonna take like 20 minutes and fill this out. I love a good spring cleaning, you guys know. I like to do like a 20-minute clean every single day just so things don't get too overwhelming, but especially in the springtime I like to just do kind of a deeper clean and kind of just really refresh my space. So a couple weeks ago I posted a video doing a very deep clean of my room. I organized my closet, I cleaned out my closet, I cleaned out drawers, I cleaned out under my bed, I did a major vacuum, and just a refresh of my room, kind of making the space just a little bit more colorful and more me for the spring time to just kind of feel refreshed. So I was really able to take my room from basically like a hibernation den that was just kind of a disaster to a very fresh, airy, more colorful, dreamy space that leaves me feeling very inspired and excited for spring and the summer months ahead. Cleaning is no fun, but there is literally no better feeling than feeling super refreshed in your space. Okay, so I just got out of the shower, took like an everything shower. Now, at the start of a new season especially, kind of like monthly even, I really like to do a very big like physical reset and kind of like a little pamper routine. So first things first, I'm gonna do some skincare. I'm gonna use the Milky Jelly Cleanser. This is my favorite everyday cleanser. It's really good if you have dry skin or just sensitive skin in general. I've been using these foaming Eco Clean towels. They reduce like bacteria that's from your face towels getting on your face, and I swear, ever since I started using this, my skin has been a lot clearer. Like I've had way less breakouts. I love using a toner. This is technically also a makeup remover, so I like using it after washing my face just to make sure we're really getting everything off. I want to do a little face shave right now. There's actually so many benefits to this for your skin. And it also just helps your makeup go on so much smoother. Look at all that. Oh my god. Face mask. Definitely a special treat. I don't do these very often, so when I do, it feels extra pampering. Skincare like this after just shaving my face, honestly, I think you're supposed to like take a little break, but I'm doing it for the sake of the video, so subscribe. And finally, it's spring, so get outside and start finding some ways that you can incorporate movement outdoors into your routine. This could be just finding a time and a route that you like to walk every day, or a couple nature spots that you can easily get to on a really beautiful day. just remember to breathe and do some extra nice things for yourself. Embrace the lightness of spring and just be a little bit kinder to yourself and do some things that you enjoy and feel fun. And I hope you all loved this video and found something helpful about it. Thank you all again so much for all the support and love on my channel recently. I love you all so much, and I can't wait to see you in my next video. Bye!